Hi. Hopefully mummies are doing okay. Yeah, I thought I'll do another vlog just to give an update of what's been happening recently. Because my last video was my first video on YouTube. I did say that I was going to put up some videos of mine and Charlie's time together, memories and stuff, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. I want to go through all the videos and do them in order. So from the first day to the second time I've seen him, and so on and so on. But so this will be my second video, just a recent update since last time, and then I will put up videos of mine and Charlie's time together. So yeah, so now we're about 5 weeks and 4 days since I gave birth to Charlie. Yeah, and it's been quite, I don't know how to explain it. It's been up and down, basically. Sometimes I have my okay days, and then other days I call them dark days because they are. I don't really do well on those days. And even when you have an okay day, any little triggers can happen, and boom, you're on the floor crying, or you're crying, or anything. You just shed a tear or bawl out. It just happens so unexpectedly. So yeah. So let me try to. I don't remember the dates, so I'm gonna get my other phone to try to get a date up. So, right, so let's start with his cremation, I think, which was, I believe it was the 10th? Wow, so it's almost 2 weeks now since his cremation. Wow, okay. So, the 10th of December at 9:15 in the morning was Charlie's cremation. So, the night before, I was feeling okay. I was feeling alright, and then towards the night before I went bed, I don't know if any other mothers that's had a stillbirth have felt the same before they had to bury or cremate their baby. But the night before, I really didn't want to go through with it. I really didn't. I started panicking and got very emotional, and I was like, Mum, I seriously don't think I can go through this. I really, really don't think I can actually do this. I'll turn up, yeah, but I don't think, I'm gonna end up taking him with me, taking his casket with me. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know, something come over me, and I just panicked, and I just I don't think I could do this. It was the build up to, putting my baby out last, you know, knowing that it's the build up to knowing that, you know, my baby won't come back. Because I'll admit it, and I'm not sure if other mothers, you know, felt the same way, but since the cremation, even still now, I am a tiny little bit, but before the cremation happened, I was in denial, a lot of denial. You know, I know my baby's, you know, I don't like to use the word dead, but yeah, so I know he's, you know, sleeping, but I would still be holding him and saying, "Come on, Charlie, wake up now, come on," and it still feels like a nightmare in a way. It still feels like it's not real. It's not real, and I'm gonna hopefully wake up and I'm still pregnant, or Charlie's in NICU and, you know, he's okay. He's, you know, but no. Unfortunately, you know, I wake up in the morning and I look at his shrine. And it's nice to look at that, yeah, but I mean, like, you know, I'm not looking at my baby alive. So it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. So yeah, you know, and when the cremation happened, the grief started properly, I think. Don't get me wrong, before this cremation, I wasn't just, you know, okay and smiling and getting on with things. No. Yeah, I had to get on with things because I've got another daughter, you know, and family. But no, it was hard. It was very hard. You know, some days I don't want to get up. I don't want to get dressed. I don't want to, you know, I just don't want to. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to be around anyone. It's hard. So yeah, you know, I was still grieving, but it didn't really hit me properly until the cremation, because I know that's it. His body's gone, you know. I know he's gone anyway. But I mean, you know, I can't physically, because I used to, after, oh, my light's going out. After I, you know, after I come back out of hospital, and then had to take him back after we spent the night together, I was going up to the hospital to see him every other day. And then when he was at the funeral directors, I was seeing him literally for every single day. I was seeing him then, because he was only there for 3 days. And then he was there on the weekend, but I couldn't see him on the weekend. And then Monday was, you know, the last time I saw him. But yeah, so I spent, like, you know, every other day, and then after that, every single day with Charlie. So I was used to holding his body and seeing his face, and then when it's, yeah, so that happened for about a month. We had a whole month together, which was beautiful. And then his cremation happened, and I only had a little small service. I'm just going to try to turn my light back on. No. My light's like, boop, 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 boop. But, yeah, so I only had a little cremation service because, my Reverend Tony, he told me that, we done things differently. We done things backwards. So, instead of having the funeral service, and then burial, cremation, I had it backwards. Tony suggested it, the Reverend. So he said, well, because of course Charlie was starting to decompose, so we'll just change slightly, you know. So we thought we'll do a little small cremation service first, and then, which was only like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, maybe half an hour. and then after Christmas we can do a funeral service, a proper big funeral service in Charlie's memory, you know. And I was like, yeah, that'll be, you know, I like that a lot. So at the minute we're currently planning it, and it gives me more time to get things done properly for him. So yeah, so I thought it was a nice idea, because at least I get to have his ashes back before Christmas, and you know, he's home and his body's finally put to rest, and he's not, you know. I was so worried on that weekend when he was at the funeral director's. So for that Friday, it was the kind of last time I spent time with him at the funeral director's, and then I had to seal him down, which was also hard, because, you know, I'm used to seeing him not with, you know, I'm not used to seeing him boxed up. I'm used to seeing his face. And I remember even at the hospital or the funeral directors, I will always go in there and I'm like, hey baby, mommy's here, you've been waiting. And I'll go and I see his little face, and I know he's not physically doing it, but in my head he's like smiling. It just brings me so much joy. And so when I was sealing him down, you know, thousand things were going through my head, like, just, you know, it's just, I know I had to be down, because I was, you know, you can't be left unknown, you know. Rara, get to bed, please. It's my mum's dog. Rara, bed. You know, he had to be so down, because, you know, it's just not good, is it? So, you know, he's going to have a whole weekend, you know, there unsealed. It's just not good. So I had to sit him down. I wasn't good at it, really. Vicky helped me, and then Vicky's the funeral director lady, and then at least I done one little screw, basically. I drew it in. But yeah, and then, so, you know, I'll come back home that Friday evening, and I was just, you know, yeah, not really in a good place. And then that weekend was a horrible weekend, because I was just constantly thinking about Charlie, and about what if he decomposes over, because he's not in a morgue, he's not in a cold room or anything. Like, what if he just, you know, it's like 48 hours, isn't it? So what if he completely goes and there's nothing left of him? But of course, Vicky, I rang them Saturday, and they reassured me that, you know, it doesn't happen like that. And, you know, the way, you know, how he was 28 weeks, and he was 2 pounds and 70 inches long. Is it inches? 70 inches? I believe so. Yeah, 70 inches long. I'm not sure what that is in centimetres. I'll check. But yeah, so I was worried about that, but they reassured me that no, you know, because he's sealed now, there's no air getting to him and everything, so he should be fine. And the cremation's on Monday, so I'm just gonna drink a cup of tea. And then yeah, so Monday comes, the cremation day, and I'm okay in that morning, kind of. You know, I'm just focusing on getting me and Amelia dressed and ready. I picked us both out a beautiful butterfly dress so we can wear. And my mum we got some white roses. And my mum made little blue ribbon bows with a little pearl pin, so we could put into the roses. There's one rose that I was given to Charlie that didn't have a pearl pin, but my mum stitched the ribbon into the rose so that he can get cremated with that rose only. It was on top of his casket, obviously, because I couldn't put it inside the casket. It was sealed, so But inside the casket, he had my little teddy bear. Oh, Amelia's teddy bear is right here. So in the memory box at the hospital, they gave me you get 2 teddy bears, but they got a room next door and got more teddy bears. The family want one or whatever, so Amelia got hers. But me and Charlie, we both had each one, so I let him cuddle too. But when I had the night with him here at home, I had one in my breast just to get my milk smell on it, and then I gave it back to him for when he went back to hospital. And then he had, the whole 2 teddies cuddling him the whole time. And then I eventually took his one that smelled of him back with me back home, and I put it in his blanket that smells of him, that's sealed up in a bag. So I never lose that smell. Because if I lose that smell, I don't know what I'll do. But yeah, so he got cremated with my bear that had my smell on it, and a card, like a little, just a white card that Amelia drew and writ inside for her brother, and I didn't want to. And he got cremated. That was inside his casket with him. So he got cremated with them, and plus a rose that was on top of his casket. Yeah. So at the cremation service, I won't go into full detail because I don't want this video to be an hour long. Yeah, I always do that. But basically, a car come to pick up me, Mum, and Amelia, and Charlie was in the middle. Oh, bless him. He was in the middle. And so I went in the car. I got in the car, my mum got on the other side, and Charlie was in the middle of us, and Amelia sat on my mum's lap, and we went up, because the cremation place is literally only up the road from my mum's, which is quite ideal, I guess. And then I was able to carry Charlie's, carry Charlie in, his casket, carry him in. And as I'm carrying him in, a song starts to play, and I was doing fine until that point. That song started playing, and they played the whole song. I thought they wouldn't, they did. And so, we all sat down, they were still playing the song, and well, before I sat down, I was hugging the casket, rubbing the casket, kissing him, and sat down, and I was singing along with the song and just staring at the casket and crying. But I could see, I could feel him, I could feel him smiling down at me, thank you, Mummy, it's okay, it's okay to cry today, because I know he doesn't want me to cry. He wants to see me happy, But yeah, and then the Reverend Vicar, he done his prayers and speeches and stuff, and then I was able on my own to go up to Charlie's casket. I said a little prayer, spoke to him, and they were playing another song at that point. And then everyone else was going up and saying bye and giving him a rose. And to see my brother do that, my brother Ben, he even cried. It made me cry more. But yeah, so after we done a dove release, and that was beautiful. That was lovely. But yeah, let's just cut it to that point now. Oh no, I'll say one last bit. As we got back, so on Charlie's casket, it was a white, beautiful casket. What I done was put little blue butterflies on there, 3D butterfly stickers on there, because I just wanted to decorate it and make it look nice. And so after the whole cremation, when we got back into the funeral car that was taking me, Mum and Amelia back home, my mum was like, "Oh, Chad, look, Chad. Charlie's left this for you." I'm like, "What? It's a blue butterfly." I think I've got it in my bag, yeah. It was, where are you? Here it is. Nope. So yeah, Mum was like, "Look, Charlie left this for you." So, you know, I grabbed it straight away and I put it in my bag. You know, and it's gonna go inside his memory box. I was like, "Thank you, baby boy. I needed that." It was just nice. He said, "You're not going until I've, you know, given you something. Baby boy, you gave me. You gave me a lot." He has. But yeah, anyway, so let's just cut it to that for cremation because I'm 22 minutes in. And yeah, so let's not talk about what's happened tonight, basically. So when was it? It was the 19th. So the 19th of December. Gone a bit forward, haven't I? 19th of December. I went to the Sands Plymouth support meeting group. It was my first time going. I went there and of course I was nervous, you know, but I went there. Everyone told their story, I told my story, and it was good. And then we just started talking about things and having a nice cup of tea. I'm just turning my light back on. Having a nice cup of tea and biscuits. Of course, I was like, no, I can't because I'm diabetic. So, but yeah, so you know, it was nice for the first time. It was really good. Another mum, Elizabeth, she was you know, getting a bit emotional, and I felt for her. I felt for her. I did. I tried my hardest not to get emotional, and you know, I didn't, which was good because you know, I just, you know, I didn't want to set anyone off because you know, no. You know, having two mothers there emotional could kind of set the whole room off. Maybe, I'm not sure, but yeah. But it's just nice because I'm on support groups online, but it's not the same as face to face, and it was you know, we're all there in pain, you know, we've all been through the same thing, unfortunately. But it was nice to be able to talk to someone that understands, if you know what I mean, and for them to give you advice, or you know, you to give you know, advice is quite nice. So definitely going to next month's one, so I can't wait for that. Yeah, and then of course, because it's December, I haven't really been in the mood for Christmas. I used to love Christmas. I did, especially when Amelia come along, my first daughter. Yeah, I loved it. I used to love the Mariah Carey song, "All I Want for Christmas." Now I hate it because it makes me cry. Because all I want is Charlie. Charlie with me and Amelia and his family here. But yeah, I've been shopping around, you know, getting bits for the family, getting bits for Amelia, trying to make it good and happy and special for her. So got I made Charlie this little, well, we went to get I always take Amelia to go see Santa, so I thought, how can I include Charlie? You know, I want him to meet Santa for the first time. So we did. I took, first let me show you what I mean by Charlie Bear. It's my last video. I think I did say I'll show you guys. But so this is Charlie Bear. Of course, he's wearing something different. This was something I picked out for Charlie. That would have been way too big for Charlie anyway, but I thought I'd put on the bear for now because this makes him look more cozy, I guess. He was wearing his own bear costume thing, you know. But yeah, that's Charlie's angel bracelet. There's mine. I want to make these for other mothers, so it's a keepsake for them, and they can do pretty photos with their babies with them, and it's just nice, I think. So in the new year, I'm going to be making jewelry and everything for keepsakes for, you know, mothers and, you know, for parents basically that are grieving, and, you know, for their babies basically. Yeah, this is Charlie Bear. So inside, he's got a heartbeat. You press a button and it feels like a pulse, and then this is a recording of Charlie's heartbeat. I'm so glad I recorded that. Ooh, I was 8 weeks pregnant at the time. Yeah, I think it was 8 weeks. So yeah, so I took along Charlie Bear to go see Santa, and also a photo of Charlie when he was born. The first image of, well, not the first image, first few images of when he was born. And I got a lot of little accessories, but yeah, here we are. I'll try to show you guys. There's Santa, there's Amelia there, you can't really see them. Santa's holding Charlie Bear. You can't really see Charlie, my camera's not really that good. He just looks like a little, you can't even see his face properly. The picture is very small, but he has got features and everything, don't worry guys, he has. But yeah, I'll show you a better picture another time. Yeah, I thought this cute little bauble was cute, you know, to hang on Charlie's Christmas tree. Got a little Christmas tree with a white Christmas tree, and it's got blue lights. Only a few blue lights, didn't want to overdo it. And then I thought I'll make Charlie, I'm making him some more as well, but I've made him a little ornament for the tree. So inside it's got snow at the bottom, and then inside it's got glitter, and it's got like a little thing that says it's a boy, and a ribbon on top. Then on the outside you got flowers, see, pretty flowers. And then around the back you've got, it says my angel. So I thought it was so nice to make it for him. I just thought it'd be so cute for his tree, so, you know. And I brought this glass jar in Hobbycraft, and got all the little bits in Hobbycraft. It's really good, Hobbycraft. Cost me a lot going there. I spent like £49. Not just on these little, you know, I brought a lot of things. I brought a big box, like a shadow box. Yeah, to do like a shadow box thing. And then I saw this today, and it was hard trying to keep back my tears. Because my sister showed me, my sister Sky, but so she's got a best friend called Brittany, and we know Tracy, Brittany's mum, but they're family to us, so, you know, she's Amelia's auntie and Charlie's auntie, and, you know, she was there, you know, as soon as I gave birth to Amelia, her and Sky come in. Of course, she wasn't here this time for Charlie because it's just difficult, you know. But yeah, she'll always be that auntie, you know, always. So she passed me this. Let's turn it on. So it's a little angel that can go on his tree, but it does say Charlie. Of course, his name's spelled differently, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's still Charlie. So I just thought it's so cute. I was so like, oh, it's good for a spotlight, isn't it? Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's going on his tree, and then me and Amelia's going to be doing more little ornaments for his tree tomorrow. And then I'll tell you this bit in a minute. Actually, I'll tell you first what kind of triggered me off tonight. So I done my last. I was in town today. Done my last bits of Christmas shopping, Christmas presents, you know. And get back, I wanted to wrap some up. So I'm there wrap. I thought it'd be fine wrapping, you know. Nothing, you know. I'll be fine doing it, you know. And I don't know what it is, but I was fine doing a few. But as I get to 10 or whatever, 9, 10. I'm starting to feel something in my throat and starting to get very, very emotional. And my mind just wanders. I'm there cutting the paper with the scissors and my mind's just wandering. You know, it's just on its own little way of thinking, you know, and it's just... I'm like, wow, it's like nearly 6 weeks now, and, you know, I should be, you know, wrapping Charlie's presents up. You know, I'll be wrapping his presents up. I know he'd only been like a month or two over Christmas, but still. Of course I'd be getting my baby something, you know, if he was alive. Some mothers don't, but, you know, I would, you know, just, because I think it's pointless or whatever, but, you know. But no, like, it just hit me, like, wow. And then I had to step back, and I was like, you know, it's nearly 6 weeks. He would just be coming back home from NICU, because he would have been in NICU, because he was like very premature, 28 weeks, so he would have maybe just be coming home. If not, I'll be spending Christmas up there with him, you know. I wouldn't leave his side.